Information technology could be interpreted as the development of technology in order to create, store, share, and access information. The Internet obviously plays a dominant role in enabling this manipulation of information. It makes information fun. We spend a significant amount of our time online, often plugged in through more than one device. As technology gets better, there has been an increase in devices too. Most of us access our home Wi-Fi from both our laptops and phones. Then we have tablets, smart TVs, etc. All these devices are interacting with the Internet constantly. All these devices connected together over the Internet generate around 2.5 quintillion bytes of data each day, translating to a lot. This generation of data happens by default as a part of the functioning of these devices. Other than this, individuals all over the world are constantly creating data through social media, GPS, and using various online services like Uber. All of this data makes up the term big data. Big data is recognizable instantly by the verses before VS are the characteristics to look out for. Volume, scale of data. Variety, different forms of data. Velocity, analysis of streaming data. Veracity, uncertainty of data. The volume of data is pretty easy to understand. It simply means the large quantity of data that is continuously being generated by all the devices that are connected to the network. Variety of data refers to the different forms and formats of data. For example, consider your cell phone service provider. Your mobile phone bill is expressed in currency. The duration of the calls made from the device would be captured in minutes. Every time you turn on your GPS, the geolocation is captured. Playing around with all this data of different formats will tell your service provider whether you are likely to buy an international roaming pack from him or not. Velocity is how quickly and seamlessly the data can be analyzed and attached to a use case, all in real time. Consider this example. You are an online clothes retailer and would like to announce a Christmas sale. You have an emailer ready, listing discounts on warm clothing like jackets and scarves. The mailing list is carefully made so as to not include anyone from Australia. They have summer in December, remember? Suddenly one of your customers from Germany turns on his GPS, which shows he is in Sydney. Your computer should be able to register this and instantly exclude his name from the mailing list. Veracity or quality of the data collected. Not all the data collected may be good to use. Let's say your grandpa wants to buy a cell phone. He decides to go to the Facebook pages of each company and then buy a phone from the company that has the most likes. He reasons that the most popular company in terms of likes must be the best and most trustworthy. We know that this may not be the case, as likes on a page may not be authentic and do not always signify a good product. It is important to ascertain the source and quality of data before using it. More than the amount of data we produce, what blew people's minds is what we could do with all this data. This explosively large data phenomenon is called big data. This intriguing, elusive, and sometimes frustrating big data has changed our lives forever. A simple example is that of Netflix. Netflix records all the interactions that its users have with the application. It then analyzes it to answer questions like, what kind of content are users liking most? What genre is popular with each gender? What is the perfect mix for the perfect show? Answers to these questions are implemented on the application, resulting in users going back again and again, giving more revenue to Netflix. Thank you, Big Data. Google undertook an exercise with the U.S. Center for Disease Control providing the regions where flu topics were searched most, helping to predict where an epidemic may break out next. Companies like Uber have models built on big data where they use locations of customers along with that of drivers to provide their services. Another simple example is that of online marketplaces like Amazon.com. They alter process of the products on a real-time scale based on the demand for them. Many retailers combine data from their loyalty program with online behavior of their customers to target more offers to them. Big data is clearly something that companies must sink their teeth into. So why is it that many of them have not? Big data is daunting for the uninitiated. Big data poses three major challenges. Storage. Since the quantity of data is large, huge servers are required to store it. Various sources. The data that is collected in various formats needs to be unified for a comparative analysis. Not just space, the data transfer speed needs to be ramped up. If it isn't, the system will remain slow and ineffective. The solution to this is Hadoop. This is a framework that allows parallel storage and analysis. At the same time, it can accept various formats and structures of data and all this, in large volumes. In this unit we learned what big data is, what defines it and how it is useful. There are many case studies on this topic and they really do make interesting, extra reading. Big data will be covered in the advanced module in greater detail. Do continue reading. Let's revise this unit.